Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to the third video in our series on deconstructing the notes played in Arthur Smith's famous Guitar Boogie. Now, as per the prior videos, the version that I've recorded of Guitar Boogie is my own. It's not a note-for-note replication of the original 1945 Arthur Smith recording. This one starts with a very long glissando. So I actually start on the note A on the third string, the second fret of the third string of the guitar, and I slide that right up to G sharp, which is on the 13th fret of that same string. So that's the first thing to get used to, is that smooth glissando, that slide from the second fret A right up to G sharp on the 13th fret of the third string. Now following that, the melody goes like this. So 3 high E's. That's E on the first string on the 12th fret of your guitar. So the next 3 notes are G, this is on the 12th fret of the third string, the note G, G sharp, same string on the 13th fret, B, 12th fret of the second string. So let's get that far. Okay. Now this next section stays on the third string of the guitar, the G string, but we stretch our third finger out to the 15th fret of the G string. That's the note A sharp. Then we go back 1 fret to the 14th fret and play the note A, then G natural on the 12th fret, then G sharp on the 13th fret, all on the one string. So da 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 dum. So those notes again: A sharp, A, G, G sharp. And then we go up to the D string. We're on the 14th fret of the D string playing the note E. Then we go back to the 11th fret on the same string, which is C sharp, and then 2 E's. So we've got We now move into the section of the riff that has the very obvious string bend in it. We've just played these 2 notes E. Let me play them again though as the start of this next section of the riff. Okay, that's where we're trying to get to in this section. So we've got those 2 E's, then we've got a G to a G sharp, so 12th fret, 13th fret respectively on the third string of the guitar. Then we've got a B to a C sharp, 12th fret and 14th fret on the second string of the guitar, so E, E. Now we've got an E to an F sharp, 12th fret, 14th fret of the E string. So let's put that together. Now we've got the bend. So here's the note F sharp. We're bending actually up to G. We're not sliding up to the next fret. We're pushing that F sharp note, the 14th fret on the first string of the guitar, we're pushing it up until it reaches the pitch of G. So it's a semitone bend, a full fret bend. So you can see when we release the bend down, it's then E on the 12th fret of the first string, C, which is the 13th fret of the B string, then C sharp. Now this next section is a real waddle between those 3 notes, C, C sharp and E. So let me just play that section for you and just watch my fingers, because the notes are the same repetitive notes. So we've got Okay, so it's just C to C sharp to E, but played in that swingy style. Okay, now the next section is, and I'm deliberately using my second finger there and sliding it. You can use whichever fingers you want to. In this whole song, I tend to play Guitar Boogie using just 3 fingers. My little finger doesn't do much at all in this song. And I just find that that's the natural way that I feel like playing it. It doesn't make any difference to the sound, although as you slide your fingers back and forward 1 fret, it does make a difference to the spirit of the notes you're playing, rather than being too academically correct, sort of mathematically correct, using the 1 finger assigned to each fret of the guitar. This next part of the riff uses a 3-string chord, an E major chord, right up here on the 12th fret. So I'm using my index finger to bar the strings 1 and 2. So E on the 1st string on the 12th fret, B on the 2nd, but I'm playing those 2 together. Then I'm bringing my 2nd finger up here onto the 13th fret of the 3rd string, the G string of the guitar. So that's G sharp. So I'm actually playing G sharp, B and E, an E major chord, and there's 3 little punches of that chord. So we've just done this bit. So 3 little snappy sort of staccato punches of that chord. And you'll notice I'm lifting the pressure off the strings after I strike those 3, so that that's short and snappy. Bap, bap, bap. Okay, and then we've got that little single string run there after those 3 punches of the E chord. So we've got G to G sharp, B, A sharp, A, G, G sharp, E. Now we've been over all of those notes before, so I'll just let you slowly rewind this video if you needed to watch my fingers there. Okay, and the last section now of the riff uses the same 3 strings that we did on the E chord, but this time we actually lift our index finger up to let the open E string ring out. So instead of doing that, we've got that sound. We've got G sharp and B but played with closed strings, fingers on the frets, and the E just ringing open. Now what we do is we slide up, we go like this. You see what I'm doing there? I'm just holding that position. It's really beautiful, interesting sounding chords there. And then to end this part, this variation of the melody entirely, we end up back on the 14th fret of the 4th string of the guitar, the note E, and we do this rapid fire triplet riff. Dugga-da, 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 dow. It's got that fall off at the end. Triplet, 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 dow. Now that takes some getting used to, particularly with your right hand at speed, to be able to play those triplets in rhythm. Triplet, 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 bow. I hope you've enjoyed working your way through that second variation to the main theme of Arthur Smith's famous guitar instrumental, Guitar Boogie. If you want to test your skills against a backing track, remember to go back to the second tutorial in this series, and on that tutorial I provided a backing band for you to practice along with. You can use that same backing track to test out your skills on this second variation to the theme. As always, keep in touch via my website. That's www.brianhayes.biz, B-I-Z-Z for Zorro. Drop me an email if you have any fundamental questions about playing the guitar, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the best way to keep up to date with all of the latest videos as I post them for the many instruments that I play and teach. Bye for now.